T.L.P.C. Nation! Our people, we are back at it. At another episode. Another session of Pokémon DND Kanto. Bam, this is amazing stuff so far. Last time, we had Flint, aka Master Brent's character, engage in an alpha rat-a-tat. He had met Elder Joey and his younger brother, Zoe. And that was a fun little experience. And, right, bringing some old school nostalgia back. With that being said, we're going to continue on with the battle where the alpha rat-a-tat is asleep. And it is the alpha rat-a-tat's turn to roll to wake up. So, my friends, let's have a great session. Alright. And my roll. My roll is a 2. I am still asleep. Flint, you may go and tell me what you would like to proceed to do.
Okay. I am going to throw a Pokeball.
Alrighty, buddy. Throw that ball with everything you got.
Am I rolling the 20?
Roll the 2 dice that equal up to 100, which is the percentile dice, and I believe, what, the D10?
Correct. Thank you.
Oh my god.
What is it?
32. Oh, you sure?
You are 2 points off your ball breaking.
Okay.
Good shot there.
Is that 32?
You got your ball back.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Do I got my ball back?
Yes, you did.
Excellent.
But it didn't break, so that's a plus. So is it if it's on a 30 or below a 30 that it breaks?
30 and below.
30 and below. Excuse me. So the alpha rat-a-tat is going to roll to wake up. Alright. Let's wake up, guys. Alright. That is an 18. So upon waking up, I do get to make an action, correct? Finn? Okay, just want to double check. Alright, so the alpha has just woken up, and he is going to tail whip. So I need a charisma save of 17, please.
A charisma save of 17?
Yeah, so roll a d20, please.
Oof. That is a 16 plus 1.
17.
17, so if they hit the mark of the save, they succeed, correct?
Yes.
You succeed.
Excellent.
It is your turn.
I believe I'm going to use a Psychic Flinch.
Psychic.
One of my abilities.
Alrighty. So I believe in order for that to be activated, you have to hit me first.
Okay.
So choose a move and roll to hit. And if you hit, I'm sure you can use that once per long rest, if I'm correct, ability.
Yeah, I'll hit you with the tackle.
Hit me with the tackle, roll to hit.
Roll 1d8.
D20.
Oh, D20, perfect.
Roll.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
We are at a 5 plus what?
I can move it like over here.
Let's read his modifier.
I'm not sure. Let's see. Plus 3. Yeah. So 5, 8. That was an 8.
8 to hit.
Yes.
You do not beat the AC of the rat-a-tat, or I should say the alpha rat-a-tat. Good try though.
Thank you.
And now it's the alpha rat-a-tat's turn. I will attempt to tail whip one more time at least. So roll me another charisma save of 17.
Another tail whip. 5 plus 1 is 6.
Alright, so 1 tail whip. Got it. I will write it down. So do you know how tail whip operates, Flint?
No, you're not.
So if you fail on the tail whip, if you are attacked, the Pokemon will be able to do 1d6 extra damage. Do I got it correct, everybody?
That sounds right.
Alrighty, just want to make sure. Perfect. Alright, so it is your turn.
Now I'm going to hypnosis.
Excellent. I am now asleep. You have used your 2 hypnosises per battle. I believe is how that works. And yeah, so let me roll to wake up because you used your action. That is an 8, so I am asleep. It is your turn.
Now, does a leer count? He doesn't take damage off a leer, does he?
No, it works like a tail whip.
Okay, excellent. Then I will leer you.
Excellent. What is my charisma?
12.
12? Okay.
Plus modification bonus. And that's a special, right?
So what's your charisma?
Oh, +1, so 12 to 13.
Or what's your like the number of the charisma?
Yeah, 12.
So you have a 12 charisma stat. That's the ability score?
12 plus 1. Plus the modifier, I says.
So 12 plus 1?
Yeah.
So 13. Got it. So
plus the intimidation factor of 1.
So 14. So that is the check that I need to beat.
Okay, 14 minutes.
That is a 17. So I will beat that check. And now I need to roll to wake up. And I'm going to use that same d20 because that seems to be it. And I just rolled another 17. So I will be waking up. Alright. So let's see here. Let's get this party started. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Fury Swipes. So I'm going to roll to hit, and then we'll go from there. That's a nat 20. Alright, so I roll a d6 to see how many times I hit. That is, wow, that's 6. This is about to get really bad really quick. Or no, I get to hit 5 times. So 5 times on the d6. Alright, so I am going to roll a d6 5 times plus 1 additional time because of the tail whip, and then a stab bonus.
There's a stab bonus? Oh, yeah.
Let's pray a roll low, bro. Alright, so I got a 6, I got a 5, I got a 2. On the 3, I'll re-roll that again. That is 13. That is a 5. That is a 5. That is a 3. So another 13, and then a stab. And that's a 1. So 14.
That's 27 damage?
Yep, 27 damage. You have 3 HP left on your Stantler.
Excellent. I'm going to withdraw my Stantler.
Smart call. Wait, nope. That was a crit. Times that by 2.
Stantler goes down.
So he's down.
So 27 times 2.
He's just fainting.
54.
54. So to kill Stantler, I would have to exceed.
Yeah,
I'd have to do 30 or more, correct? Or 60 or more total damage, correct?
It's from full HP, yeah. He would have to go negative his amount of max HP.
So you, I believe, in what was the total of that crit? 27. So you're a lucky man.
Yeah. So
Stantler's still with us.
We're a family-friendly channel here.
So I'm withdrawing my Stantler. Right.
It fainted.
That is fainted.
Just smokeable.
Fudge.
No, next Monday I'm off at 4. Monday after that I'm off. And then after that I'm off.
The Rat-a-tat is a fierce one.
I'm gonna try to flee.
Alright. Quick question, Finn. Or Joey, if you know.
Yes.
So when they take the action to flee from battle, does that give opportunity of attack?
It would, but his Pokemon is already out of combat.
So there's no opportunity to attack
The Pokemon.
the
Since-
trainer.
You could if you really wanted. If it's like, if you really want to have the Rattata attack Flint the trainer, you do have that option.
I want to understand the limits of.
Well, what's the
However,
Rattata's movement speed is what, 30 feet? How far was Flint from his Pokemon?
The Rattatat's movement speed is slightly higher than 30.
Okay.
if we consider him withdrawing from battle, attempting to flee from battle as the disengage action, then he would take no opportunity attacks. And also, I'm not certain, but I think in order to launch an opportunity attack, it would need to have the move Pursuit. Please correct me if I'm wrong there, Fen.
Yeah, or there's other abilities like stake out and stuff.
They would have to have something to give priority in order to have that as a...
Yeah, they'd have to have something for that.
Alright.
At least in this situation where there's no target for them other than, well...
So if he's just disengaging, there's no opportunity of attack, right? Okay.
Unless the thing has an ability or a move or something like that.
Okay.
Did that irritate him?
No, he's. I feel like the Alpha Rattata is just. He is alpha, so he's not trying to necessarily kill or just. He's not necessarily trying to hunt down. He's just trying to be like, I am here to stand my ground and prove how awesome and how
He is
strong and proud he is.
He's
Like,
defending his shit.
yeah, exactly. And I don't want to throw out the vibe that I'm out to get anybody. I'm just trying to play I'm trying to play more of a balanced DM.
Excellent.
So you have disengaged, and there you go. The Alpha Rattata stands very proud. Rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat-tat, and then he proudly. I'd have to say like.
Struts.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. He proudly struts back to his Rattata family and the mama Raticates. As if like, hey, I did a good job, you should be proud to be family type vibe. So, what is your action now that you've disengaged?
I'm gonna just dwell and like sad and kind of like try to catch up, I guess, slowly.
Hey man, failures lead to success, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Better luck next time.
Yeah.
Let's go before we make it angry.
And now you have a good idea of like the power of an alpha. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you should, in a separate occasion, like out of, like, in a sense, like, out of character, discuss the great battle that the party had with the Alpha, Caterpie, and Weedle.
I watched it.
Okay, so you already know. It was a good one. Alphas are strong, man. So with that being said, let's continue on. And is your action to like, or what is your action? I shouldn't guide you.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch
You're
up.
dwelling?
Is regroup with the party?
Okay. Yeah, if that's what you would like to do. I know that they're heading north.
Yeah.
I think, wasn't it Nicholas and Jess, did you stay behind too?
Somewhat.
Okay, then I'm gonna go regroup with them too
Okay.
and see what they have to think about what just happened. They saw it.
Alright. Role play for me.
So
You have now met right back up with Nicholas and Jazz.
It was Flint, right?
Yeah. I just got mollywopped.
Hey, good try. At least you didn't lose anything out of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We gotta be careful with those big ones.
You could have jumped in at any moment.
Hey. You're right, but 2-on-1 isn't fair, is it?
No, it's true. I'm just messing with you.
Okay. If you were dying, maybe, but this wouldn't have been fair, that's all. I got a really good sketch of it.
Nice. Let me see. Oh, sweet.
Can you describe the sketch? Just like with your imagination.
It looks.
There's a lot of focus on the face detail. It almost looks like a I don't know what the art style is called, but have you ever
Like realism or something.
kind of sort of, but like what's that like really like cartoony art style where they like draw the head really big and the rest is small? Not chibi. Caricature, thank you. With a lot of emphasis like on the face, the nose, the whiskers. He's angry.
That fierce rat attack?
Yes.
Hey man, you could always come back someday and try to find that alpha again if you want.
Hey, maybe an alpha eradicate by that time. That's gonna be scarier.
Right. Alright guys, so you are all reunited. It's a warm, bright, sunny day. The three of you,
I had a major crash.
what are you doing? I know that Mike or Brawley and Alec are determined, and Roland are determined to move forward. So actually, let's.
I'm very determined. Brawley's very determined.
Before we scoot to
Well, I
what
never
you guys.
stopped walking. I was still walking.
So you're like
the
in
whole-
between everything.
Yeah, I'm in
Okay.
between these beautiful souls.
Because by
and
now
these ones.
these guys are out of sight.
I was still walking. I was walking at a pace that I could still see the three in front of me. I never stopped.
Okay.
But you slowed down.
Yeah,
Have I made it to the entrance of the forest yet?
I would say you guys are very close to the entrance of the forest.
Can I do a perception check?
Absolutely
to see,
can.
See
Please-
what's around me.
please
see what
do.
I can see.
It's ALEC.
8.
It's a very bright, sunny day.
Do I notice that not everybody is with me?
No, not all
Can
the
I roll? Can I roll? I wanna
Okay.
roll.
Yes, you can roll. But with an 8, you think you're not quite sure, but you think you start to see the entrance of the forest.
Okay.
But it's hard to see because of that bright sun.
Right.
So you're like 50 confidence on that, but you're like, okay, cool. At least I'm seeing something.
I at least know I'm going in the right direction.
Yes. Absolutely.
I have 17.
Ooh, you rolled high. So what are you rolling for?
I think she was doing a perception check.
Perception check? And what are you trying to
Are
perceive?
you with us now, or did you say she was?
I'm not fully with you, but I'm not like so far behind where I can't see
I'm not
them.
with you.
So
But I'm not against you either.
I'm
more farther away from Flint and Nicholas. I'm farther up from them, so I didn't really see Flint.
I'm going to say at this point, you no longer see Flint or Nicholas. If you're within vision of Roland, Brawley, and Alec, you don't see them.
Okay, because all I said was like I was ahead of Flint and Nicholas,
Right.
that I could see these guys. Because I
Right.
never really stopped walking. I just slowed down
Right, you were trying to see.
the area and stuff.
Right, you were just enjoying yourself. You were trying to see if they were gonna probably catch up to you too, I would assume. But battle. You get in the moment at the heat of the battle, man. The time starts flying.
So
What are you trying to perceive?
anything.
Okay.
I think I'm kind of like more in the aspect I'm ready to just find it. Kind of get going on this.
Just find it.
What are you trying to find?
Full send.
Full send. In the words of my peers, ride or die.
Yeet.
Well, because the last time we came through this area, we got to smooch 'em.
Yeah, so are you looking for Pokemon, or are you just
So-
trying to observe the
Shiny.
environment?
Kind of just,
Shiny.
yeah, I'm just trying to see like the environment, like plants and leaves, or like any Pokemon, like if they have any kind of like the whole Pokemon and how if there's anything interesting that I might want.
Okay. So, with your roll, you see in the sky, you see a flock of Pidgey with a Pidgeotto leading the flock in the sky, heading toward the entrance
Oh shit.
of the forest.
Pidgeotto?
So there's a big Pidgeotto leading the flock.
Any Pidgeotto? But I don't know.
So, how far away from them are you? Just kind of give me a good like.
I don't know this one.
Maybe a yard.
Oh, so you're right with them, and they're getting very close.
Wait.
3 feet.
Yeah,
Never mind,
That's all I was like, I dropped back. I'm like a little bit away from them.
So what's up, guys?
Teleportation. Let's go.
Okay, maybe a football field. How?
Ooh, football field. Okay,
Not like half of
that's
that.
like 100 yards right there.
Like a half of.
So 50 yards.
Yeah, 50 yards.
So 150 feet-ish, 100
You won't
feet.
be able to see us at that rate.
No, you can see somebody out
We do
there.
not endorse
Vaguely.
mathematics in this channel.
Yeah, I never thought I could fully see them
You
really
gotta
well.
consider those ledges though on the way there.
I have a question to.
As far as
No,
we
we're
She
in the
rolled high.
plains. We're in the
Yeah,
She
we're-
rolled high.
we were just walking in like open land.
Yeah, we were in field land.
You know, I don't know science, math, yards, spacing very well, okay?
I don't know.
It's okay.
All I
Okay.
know is I can see you guys.
60 feet.
So
70 feet.
you want to go 50 feet or not 50 feet, 50 yards, but half football field, or do you want to go? What's your determination?
I think half of football field, I can
Alright.
still see you.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Hands down. Okay, how good is naturally your character's eyesight?
Like, what's your perception?
Like, do you have like 20/20 vision? Like, are you nearsighted or farsighted? Like,
Half a football field puts her at 80 feet away.
That's what I was saying.
Do you
She would need.
it wouldn't be. This would be something that you would determine
Wait, what is it?
for yourself just as a character. Like, do you have really good vision?
She only got asked for money.
Give me that green, bro. I would say it's.
Because determining on what your answer is what more I'm gonna say. Because if you don't have great vision in the sense you can't see details from afar, then that's gonna limit to what I say. But if you have really great vision with your roll, I can add a little bit more to what you see.
I'd say I have like 19.
So you have really good vision.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Relatively higher.
That is what I need to know. So, with your awesome vision and your roll, you see the Pidgey and the Pidgeotto leading the flock, right, to the entrance of the forest that you now are coming into vision with, from afar. And you see them, like, approaching the entrance toward, on the tallest tree in that area, which kind of, like, sticks out quite taller than like all the other trees, quite noticeably. In the sense, like the height of like the average tree. This is like the great tree. Like it's grown. It's older. It's grown taller. And toward the top, on a perch, you see a Pokemon that looks similar to the Pidgey and the Pidgeotto, but different. And they're heading in that direction. So that's what I'm going to give you with that. If you guys want to investigate more, once you reach the entrance,
I would like to make a perception check.
you can.
I feel like it feels like.
Alright, did you say you want to make a perception roll, Trevor? Or I should say roll in? What's your roll? Excellent. What are you trying to perceive?
Just kind of if we're getting close to the entrance, or if I can see the entrance, because I'm like,
Absolutely. You
right
guys,
next to Mike.
I would say you're about 25 yards, very close to the entrance where it's like forest is in front of you, entrance to get into the forest. Within minutes, you will be at the entrance.
Beeline.
So, you're beelining? As in sprinting or just like
No,
picking
I'm
up
just-
your pace?
We're just going
Determined.
right for
Got it. Real quick, I want to scoop right back to Jazz. You were also, with your perception, it's a very warm, sunny day. So you happen to see flower-like Pokemon out and about in the plains,
Flower.
enjoying the sun, as it is very warm and very bright. And this would be the moment to be out in the sun. So, with that being said, that's where I'm going to leave that. We're going to scoot back
That's
to
a fire
Flint.
Pokemon because it's sunny day, obviously.
Right, it would be. I would be putting that into a factor. I'm going to jump back to Nicholas and Flint so we don't lose track of them. Alright guys, you've reunited, you've conversated.
With the
Lead with what you would like to do.
Alright.
I'm going to aim my Pokédex at the flower Pokemon.
You do not see the flower Pokemon.
Yeah, we're not with them.
We're not close enough.
Yeah, me and you are by ourselves. Like, together.
We're together, but we're still attempting to reconvene with all of them.
Yes.
That'll be my main focus. We've kind of fallen behind at this point, so.
You want to try to sprint and race there?
Sure.
Alright, roll me some dexterity checks.
So can I do the Pokédex to see what those Pokemon are?
Absolutely can. When it is back to you.
19.
19. Ooh.
I have a 12 plus 5.
I think it's plus 5, yeah. So 17 and alright.
Dang.
So, as Nicholas might have appeared to be the underdog in the race, some burning, fiery passion has ignited within his soul. And we would have put our money on Flint winning the race back to the party. But here we are, with probably a few yards ahead, and Flint gaining every second on those yards because he's very competitive and he wants to win the race. We have Nicholas just being the Flash out there, just running faster than he's ever run to get back to this party because he just does not want to lose them, and he has a sense of competition too since he has been challenged. You guys have now reunited in the sense of you are within 20 yards of the party. You guys are quite winded. I would say...
Oh, so they cut past me?
No, they're about 20 yards. I would have to say from you. Actually, not the party, but from you. And you're about... Did we say 50 yards?
50, 40.
Alright, so we're all basically back together, but Nicholas, congratulations on winning the race in the sense of that competition. You guys now can catch your breath and slow down your pace. Now that you've seen Jazz, you guys are like, alright, cool.
That's why he
Continue.
won, because I slowed down.
What was that?
That's why he won, because I slowed down.
Oh, is that, you know, we can all make excuses. It's cool, it's cool. Hey, I'm sure there's more opportunity in the future. Because you are definitely probably the fastest person among the party by far. I will
Where
give you that.
dexterity is concerned, I'm probably visibly a little bit more tired than you. I was definitely faster in the moment, but I'm probably taking it less.
Harder hit of exhaustion. Which brings me to... I'm going to start taking exhaustion into play, so I need to, throughout the day, hopefully see you guys be eating. And if you guys aren't eating or aren't taking proper rest periods throughout your travels, you will be taking levels of exhaustion.
Well, we need to get to Viridian because I have no rations.
So I just wanted to be a fair DM and just throw that out there.
Alright, cool.
Excellent.
Excellent. So now that I've caught up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He has the stacks.
throw my
Yeah.
Pokemon out. Like, I'm gonna throw out my,
Sorry, the one I know I'm gonna be hopping to be like,
let's
feed the
see.
poor thing.
Who do I have with me?
Feed me,
My Froakie
please.
and my Pidgey,
Well, Fred, you gotta find that shit.
as well as my Bulbasaur.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And
Go hunt it.
we're all gonna huddle around my egg in the grass. And we're all gonna take a nap. in the grass.
Okay. So
You're taking a
everyone's...
nap?
Yeah. You're going to take a nap and the party's moving forward?
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
So he's,
By the way, your Bulbasaur,
Bulbasaur!
he is loving the warm, sunny weather. So he is all about chilling in the sun with
I'm
you.
gonna throw my my freaking fainted my fainted Stantler, my fainted Stantler, shiny Stantler out in the grass too, and like kind of rest with him.
Your Stantler is very badly hurt and wounded, more than just fainted. He is on the brink of death.
I'm about to Luke Skywalker.
So, just letting you know that
You're right. That's a bad idea.
your Stantler can't even move right.
I know. We were gonna lay with him. Like.
Okay, that's fair. I just want to throw it out there.
That is a bad idea.
If he's already napping.
Yeah, he's probably. Yeah, you threw him out. He's just passed out.
I'd not
Stantler, go!
Thank you for that was a good idea.
Passed out with the X eyes.
All right.
Yeah. We're all taking a nap.
So is Stantler out or not? Just
No,
curious.
he's not.
Okay. Just wanted
so
to
wait,
confirm.
Rick's taking a nap on his own right now?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, and I'm calling out from under my sketchbook as I'm mad sketching the Froakie. Hey, can we get a minute? They're down.
Do I hear this? Should I do a?
Apparently, I'm not more tired than you.
So
Because that's 20.
for sound, would that follow under perception?
I think sound would be under
Yeah.
So I rolled 23 on my perception.
Okay.
persuasion.
Excellent.
18 plus 5.
I love it. Real quick. So you said that sound would be under perception, right? Okay. So you're yelling
Oh shit.
to Jazz?
All of them.
Everyone? Okay, so Finn already rolled. He hears you. Even though you wouldn't think he could, he has, like, superior hearing.
I was just rolling like a base perception because I didn't get a chance too early.
Oh, okay.
So-
Oh, what were you rolling? Base perception?
Like, yeah, base perception, like, that would be part of it because I was like,
Passive perception is probably.
yeah, taking account of everything around.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is there anything
first
outside of you vaguely hearing what you thought a familiar voice, which you thought would be Nicholas? I'll give you that with 23. Is there anything else you're searching for? Or is it just you're just scanning the environment?
I mean, always searching for fun, interesting looking Pokemon. But besides that, I mean, Ninja Boys.
What was that?
Ninja Boys. I'm from Kalos. They have ninjas there.
Oh, okay. So you're searching for Ninja Boys.
So, you know, just gotta make sure them Ninja Boys aren't coming.
Okay, well, luckily for you, they are not. They are still in the shadows somewhere else.
There is a trainer type in Kalos and Sinnoh called Ninja Boy.
Okay.
So,
I haven't played through Kalos fully, so I probably haven't come across that. But
that's-
I do know in the first gen games that there were ninja trainers.
I'm gonna do a
but-
perception to see if I hear Nicholas.
Okay, let me finish Finn's perception.
Okay.
So yes, with your perception, I'm gonna add off. Now that you guys are at the entrance of the forest, you hear from the top of the forest, Pidgey! Pidgeot! Pidgeot! Pidgey! Up! And you look up and you see, from what you can see, a very wise, older, matured, I'd have to say not alpha, but above average size Pidgeot. And his demeanor is guardian. Like, he is not out to get nobody, he is the guardian of this area.
okay. Oh, Pidgeot of the tree, what is your wisdom?
So, I don't know if you guys remember, but that Pidgeot might be from somebody's old party.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
So, we'll get back to
I think you need Meowth to come and help in hand.
toward the end of Indigo. Ash left his Pidgeot in the pallet, like that type of area, as a guardian. So that's what I'm referring to.
Well, it's just a cool reference, right?
Yeah, just a cool reference. Either way, that's your perception. And
Catch it.
I mean, if you want,
You're
you
asleep.
can try.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's a very
You don't know
strong.
what's going- You don't
shot.
even see it, bro. Your lights
You
up.
chose to take a nap.
You see, Brawley? Oh! No, we are not engaging in the powerful Pidgeot. You're not killing us today.
I think we should catch. Like, oh damn. Oh, it
No
looks like
party
you
wipes
fell in
today.
half.
Oh, fuck. Or sorry, pardon my French. Forgive me, T.L.P.C. Nation.
Pardon me, French.
I shouldn't be dropping F-bombs. Okay, so let's continue.
It's my goal.
I don't think so. You are still level 1, by the way. Your characters are.
You're right, I forgot the question mark.
I'm sorry if I saw that right. Alright, guys. So,
I know. I've been waiting.
Jazz, did you want to do something? Let's get back to you.
I'm gonna do the perception. Finn saw me roll. Do you need to see me roll?
What's your roll?
14.
14. And what is your perception?
To see if I hear
Here's
Nicholas.
sleep.
Yeah, you're closer. And with a 14, you hear.
So can she like relay the message?
Yeah, so then can I then shout up ahead and be like, hey everyone!
Hey,
Nicholas said, hey,
Yeah,
Nicholas, I hear Nicholas saying that we need to stop.
you definitely can, but I need everyone trying to hear to make me also a perception check.
So I'm
Do I
just,
need to perception because I'm sleeping?
No, no,
I'm just like,
no.
Do they get advantage
If you wanna-
because she
Also-
pointed it out?
What was that?
Do they get advantage
No,
because
that's
she
funny.
pointed it out?
Pointed what?
+5.
No,
yeah, because he said it.
I already heard his ass.
Right,
That was
you don't
12.
need to.
I got a 12.
So, alright, so
20.
she pointed out, what were you saying? Nicholas?
Was it? Oh.
Bro, you're right next to me!
What? I'm sleeping.
Alright, so 12?
Right. You are
You
sleeping.
hear from what you could say, you hear something, but you are struggling to make out what that is. But at least you hear, like, you registered that someone's yelling.
And I got a 16.
You are familiar, you hear it, and you are familiar, you acknowledge that Jazz is yelling out to you.
What was that?
Hey, I just heard Jazz say somebody's sleeping, and we need to stop right here.
You guys don't need to sleep. You guys need to stop.
Alright guys, so what's your action now that you're
Also-
aware?
I'm gonna stop and return.
Yo.
Okay.
I still need my
Why'd you tell me to
Dodo
stop?
Dicks.
I wanted to sleep.
Why'd you take a nap?
I'm gonna.
We're going
You need
somewhere!
It looks
Pokédex?
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm losing.
Oh, I said Dodo Dicks. Yeah, the Pokédex. I need the Pokédex. I asked earlier. I've been waiting with my thing, and I'm getting frustrated because my Pokédex isn't talking to me, telling me what these flower Pokemon are, and I'm like,
Alright, cool. With that being said, we will prepare to register some Pokemon into your Pokédex, but I need you to get closer. So you're gonna have to veer off the path, get into the plain area.
does he see me?
Sounds like a
You're gonna have to wait and let Alec catch up to you because you guys
Okay.
aren't right next to each other.
That's fine.
Because you're at the entrance with everything.
If Alec wants to come up with me, I'm cool.
Okay.
I figured I would start heading back to see, like,
Cause he already
they called
heard.
out, so I figured I'd head back.
You probably started heading back first, anyways, right? Cause you heard it first.
You know,
I'm not hurt. I can't remember my house.
Alright, so let me know when you guys are reunited, and then we can go from there.
I have had my turtle cakes already.
I mean, we were walking.
Hey! What was that? What'd you say?
I said this punk is sleeping.
Oh.
Also, I see some Pokemon. Do you want to check it out with me?
Yeah, I kind of have my eye on him as well. And I guess since he's sleeping, we can't really move on. I mean, we could.
No. Just ditch him, but I feel like
I don't
that'd be kind
yeah,
of.
that's kind of weird. Alright, let's go.
I know we've been.
Okay, before we continue on with the register of the flower-like Pokemon enjoying themselves in the sun, what is the rest of the party doing? I know you're napping.
To clarify, I'm resting because it looked comfortable.
Yeah, dude, it's a warm sun. I would probably want to rest too, bro.
Yeah.
It's good. What do you think these flower-like Pokemon are doing? They are relaxing.
All my Pokemon are out too.
Yeah, which they.
Clarifying.
By the way, they love you for taking such action. They're very happy to not only be with you, but to be out in the warm sun enjoying that.
That's what I'm planning.
What was that?
They're protecting me while I sleep.
See, I have that.
Right, as they absolutely
That's
would.
what I'm planning.
Roland, Nicholas, and Brawley, what are you guys doing? Are you staying at the forest, or the entrance, Brawley, or Roland?
I'm heading back.
You're heading back to regroup with Jazz
I
and...
let him know what I heard, and then, I let her know, I let Roland know that Jazz called out to us and that we're gonna stop. And I'm gonna let Roland know to let the rest of the party know that I'm heading into the forest to gather us food and water for the rest of our adventure, and then I'll meet them back at the entrance in a little bit.
Respect to Brawley for looking out for the party.
Question.
Good man.
What time of day is it?
I would have to say it's like 3.
Like mid.
So it's like...
Is this the same day as the tournament that we just did, or
No.
It's the next day.
Cool.
This has been
Gotcha.
a
Long
couple
rest.
days. Yeah,
Yeah, you've already had your long rest. Yeah.
Gotcha. I couldn't remember if we did or not, because I need to pick up.
And then with that being said, when I get into the forest, I want to activate, or I want to use my origin feature to find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people each day,
And we have 5 people.
as long as the land offers berries, water, so forth. Which I believe the forest should offer all of that. for us.
Right. Question to Finn.
No.
With that feature, does he roll to register the success of that, or is it just a thing?
No, it's just a thing.
Okay, cool.
It's kind of it's a helping feature. So it's
Excellent. It's just like a
oh, I
perk
can
to
do this,
him
I can
having
find
that.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good to know.
It's
Now that being
my
said, is it going to be
origin
the
feature.
best stuff? Not necessarily.
But it's gonna
But
be
it's something.
good enough
It is
stuff.
edible.
Right.
It's something.
Okay. Just for kicks and giggles, I'll have you roll. You're gonna find stuff no matter what. But I'll have you roll a d20 just
What
to
I
kind of
was
add some flavor.
actually gonna say
Is it Krabby
is
Ragoon?
while I'm in there looking for obviously berries and water, I want to
Treasure
look
feature?
for treasure.
Right. Yep. Definitely can roll for that too.
Okay. So whatever you want to say, the first roll is that's a 14.
Okay, that is going to be the food roll and the water. This is going to be your treasure.
Set.
That is a 16. I do.
16. So with the treasure features, they're like,
So-
do I just make something make up something based on it, or? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not using my feature because my feature allows me to roll a die at advantage, and I got a good roll. And I can choose to activate my origin feature treasure hunter once per day. As long as I'm in a cave, mountain, or forest.
Alright. Excellent. I will think good and hard about your roll on the 16. You have efficiently gathered, I would say, above average food and water.
Okay.
With the 14, not great, but not, I'd say good. Not bad.
So I got some like good tasting berries.
Yeah, maybe you found some, I want to say like, mushrooms could be, flavorful and stuff like that, right? You know, like, obviously with your background, you know what's good and what's not.
Right.
You're knowledgeable. So we'll say that you successfully got some really good berries in the sense of edible, maybe some mushrooms, and just for flavors or anything else you creatively want to add to what you picked out.
How much of this stuff did you find?
Just enough for everyone to
Eat in this moment.
feel satisfied
In this moment.
and not feel like, oh man,
But nothing to take with us.
with a 14 no.
I just wonder.
Nuts, I like it. But hey, at least he
We're
found
eating in the
good
moment.
stuff,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and he's looking out, so you guys aren't taking exhaustion as well.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna let you think about that for a second. All right. So, with what you found in the forest for food, we will also say that you acquired some citrus berries and orange berries
Like your rib on
to
that.
eat.
Nice. Some good.
And share with the party. And then I'm assuming that you probably have some way to transport water,
His mouth.
like a canister or something, like
Oh, yeah.
from like being a hiker.
I have a whole camp set.
All right,
I
perfect,
have a really
Nice.
large canteen.
Collapsible water carrier. Collapsible water
excellent.
jug.
So you're out in the forest doing that.
A gourd.
You're napping. Nicholas, Roland, what's your action? What are you guys doing?
Have any of them caught
gonna
back
try and
up
wake
to
him
me? Because I hung back with him. So far I'm not poking him with a
Okay,
stick.
I think at this point I would be with Jazz.
All right. So last time I checked, you were at the entrance.
Yeah, but he was like, hey, go tell them I'm gonna go get some
Okay.
water. And so I, at that point, boom, turned around, started walking towards her.
Excellent. So you are now with them, and I'm assuming you are with Roland.
I'm with Flint and I'm waiting for them to catch up. So if Roland has now made it, then yes.
Okay, cool. So you two are with Flint. He's napping. These two are engaging the Alec and Jazz. You're engaging the plains, right? Because you guys see some flower-like Pokemon that you want to investigate. Okay, cool.
Okay, wait. Just to be clear, I would like to go to Nick and Flint because I want to wake Flint up.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're waking up Flint. Alrighty. So role play. What are you doing? How are you waking him up?
Well, I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna kick his feet. You're waking up.
Okay.
Hey, it's time to get up. Come on, we need to go.
17.
Are you hungry? You
17.
got some berries and
I
stuff.
think I've tried to have you walk me 4 times,
There's a lot going on.
A
I
light
know.
sleeper.
but now
I'm
I
gonna
have
wake
my
up.
business.
Okay, so
And
17.
sprint in the direction that they're heading.
Okay.
Into the grass. He woke me up, and in a panic, I'm sprinting now in the grass with like absolutely no recognition of where I'm going, and all my
He's just
Pokemon are
gonna
following.
Okay, does anybody have their Pokemon out besides Flint?
Yeah, all my Pokemon are just out.
Besides Stantler. Question, you did a pickup, did you never threw out Delibird though? Your Noel.
I was going to later. I just want to get it done because I plan on throwing him out here in the plains.
Okay, so when you do, and that was the rule for your pickup. Okay.
I was trying to get you to watch while I was off camera
Yeah.
so we could
Again,
have it like some.
just see her where
Oh, here you
I
go.
went from a
And
dead
she
sleep
watched you.
to a full sprint.
Okay, and well, all right, we'll talk about that because I know that there's a list of what you roll, and I'm sure off the top of your head you know what that is.
I pulled it up whenever I said I was going to start doing it.
Okay, what's 17 under?
It's the exact same thing I wrote last time,
Okay, and that was
A stone.
a stone? Okay,
which I find humorous.
all right, so
you know I want 19.
right, I will roll for what stone you get,
Okay.
like we did last time, but
That's fine.
I will get that toward the end of the session.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just wanted to
Let me know.
let you know that because I was like before you.
I
started,
appreciate
like,
having a
let's do it.
witness because if you didn't, I would have to see it myself. Appreciate you on that.
I was trying to get your attention. I was like, fuck it, I'll just grab her.
Right, trying to juggle 6 beautiful people.
We vibing for these flowers.
All right, so you guys are heading in their direction in plains?
Oh, I'm now going in a full sprint, like a panic sprint.
He's sprinting.
Yeah.
toward them, right?
Yeah.
And you're right behind him?
Have you known him a while? Does he just... No?
No one knows me.
I don't know him.
Okay, cool.
Nicholas,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Me and him are kind of just like looking at each other like.
We just... Are we stopping? Are we not?
No.
Do we follow him?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
We're following him. We're following Clint.
You didn't even need to log in.
Okay. Excellent. So with that being said, you guys are now in the plains, and you are now caught up to Alec and Jazz.
I just had to clarify. I'm ready.
They are about to start scanning flower-like Pokemon in the plains that are very much enjoying themselves. And the majority of the party has now reunited. Alright, you are pulling out your Pokédex. And we'll have to say, like, in the sense of the distance, they're not all grouped up in one spot. I would have to say, within what you see, they're probably 25 yards of width away from each other, like enjoying themselves in the sun, but at a fair enough distance to where they're kind of like vibing in their own environment in the sun. But they're visible to you guys because where you're at like that medium where like there's a group in front of you, there's a group to the right, and a group to the left of you within that type of yardage. And I would say you're more or less like 15 feet away. But in the sense of their width from each other, they're about 25 feet away. Okay. That's pretty good, accurate. Alright, perfect. So we'll go with that. And obviously the ones that have more width, they might be more than 15 feet away from you, slightly. But give or take, that's what we're going to work with. Alright, the first Pokemon. Alright, we should go to Finn or I should say Alec and Jazz. Do you want to look to the left, the north, or the right? Where are you focusing your decks?
Where are you focusing?
Your decks.
So we said left, right, or
Forward. Middle.
forward? I think right now I'm just like forward base, like I'm just like going in for it, just.
Okay.
Cause I don't know which ones what they all look like yet. Cause clearly in my mind I feel like I'd go for the one that looks more showy, you know, more.
Alright.
Yeah.
So with forward, as they're enjoying themselves, there's two Pokemon forward. And you hear a cry first. Hang on, let me turn this up. That's the cry that you hear. Let's just, one more time. That's the cry that you hear. And then your decks, this is what you hear from the decks.
Oddish, the weak Pokemon. It often plants its root feet in the ground during the day and sows seeds as it walks about at night.
Yes.
And then you see, like, probably farther away to like a 5 to 10 yard, more probably on the farther side, we'll say 10-yard distance back, just kind of like more observing the Oddish in the sense like they're a part of like a family. This is what you see, but this Pokemon looks larger than the Oddish and has different colors about its flower on top of its head. The cry, from what you would probably hear, is this. And this is the data that you would receive from the Pokédex.
Bloom, the weak Pokemon. The nectar it drools from its mouth smells so atrocious that it can make noses curl from more than a mile away.
Okay. So that's what you see, Jazz.
Bloom?
Oddish
and Bloom. In front of us.
Closer to you is the Oddish.
Okay.
In the words of Beyonce, I'm looking to the left.
Looking to the left. Understood? Alright, so did you say you're looking to
The left.
the left, to the left?
Say.
Alrighty, so your scan.
Everything.
Like
Pokemon
back
to
into
the
the
left,
left
the
or-
left.
This is the cry that you would hear from the Pokemon that you see. That happens to be yellow in color. And here is the data dex entry, or the Pokédex entry.
Sunkern, the sea Pokemon. It suddenly falls out of the sky in the morning. Knowing it's weak, it simply feeds until it evolves.
So that's what you see, Alec. Off to the left, all by its lonesome, just enjoying itself.
Sunkern. Which is.
And did you say you were looking to the right? Alright, looking to the right.
He turns into this. Nice. Which is one of my favorite Pokemon.
So you see two Pokemon, kind of the same scenario with what you saw with Jazz. One is closer to you, one is farther back. And this is what you hear. And this is the Pokédex entry.
Bellsprout, the flower Pokemon. It prefers hot and humid environments. It is quick at capturing prey with its vines.
And farther back,
Oh gosh.
this is the cry that you would hear.
Bring it on.
And this is the Pokédex entry.
Victory Bell?
Yeah.
Victory Bell, the flycatcher Pokemon. In its mouth, it pulls a fragrant nectar-like fluid. The fluid is really an acid that dissolves anything.
Straight from the Victory Bell.
Alright,
Scary one.
ladies and gentlemen, that is probably the most powerful Pokemon on the field. So be wary. You have seen your Pokemon. Tell me what your actions are, please.
Well, I mean, you told them, like, there's a chance to go for the Bellsprout without the...
There is a chance.
Is there a chance for me to go for that Bellsprout?
I would say there's the... I would have to say, just based off
How?
the demeanor of Bellsprout's more of a calm-based demeanor. Victor Bell is more of the opposite. So,
he's
not
like-
saying that you couldn't pull it off, but the chances of the Victory Bell engaging is higher.
Absolute minimum this can be is level 21.
That's minimal. Not saying you couldn't handle it as a party, perhaps, but I'm not saying it's going to engage either. It's a scenario thing.
Now, who's gonna catch it though is the question.
So let's just play out, and if it does engage, you can make your decisions there. Brawly, I see that you are digging what's going on over here.
I'm not even there.
I know you're not, but you are. I see
He's
your
hustling
whole
back.
expression, bro, and I
He's
know
like, there's a
that you're a
disturbance
fan
in
of what we call
Pokeballs.
Bellsprout.
Who's not?
Oh, bro,
Such
but,
an amazing
saying, like,
Pokemon.
but Michael's back with gold.
Oh.
Bro, he would always get that Bellsprout.
Oh yeah.
There was no chance that he would not be rocking the Bellsprout. Okay, so
It's a must.
let's go with Jazz. What is your action now that you've seen what's in front of you? Would you just like to observe it? Like, tell me what you want to do.
She's got the oddish look in front of her.
Yup.
Is the gloomy pretty close to the oddish?
It's about 10 yards back. They're both relaxing, like very
soaking up
calm,
the
just like almost like I'd have to say more of a almost in a nap state, but still awake. The gloom, I'm gonna roll. The gloom is awake. I rolled odds and even to see if it was gonna be awake or not.
So
Yeah,
he's
so-
probably just like...
So yes, the gloom is awake, but very just like in a state that it's like almost asleep, but not.
It's like kind of this
Like drowsy.
Very drowsy, just because it's so warm outside. It's just like so comfortable.
All of them have a buff.
So
right
he's
now.
not really...
I mean, it is sunny day going
Alright,
on
so now
technically.
I'm gonna retrieve all my Pokemon.
Okay, that is your action. Jazz, what would you like to do? Unless you want more time, I can go to somebody else.
Since I'm caught up from my sleep.
I was gonna look up on the. Hold on, you can go to someone else.
Alright, next in line was Alec. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk over towards the sun kern.
Alright, you're approaching the sun kern. I would have to say now you're within 5-ish feet, very close. The sun kern looks up to you as it is very small. Very positive attitude because it's enjoying itself and it doesn't feel a threat. Sun kern! Sun kern! Sun kern!
I'm gonna hold out my hand to it.
Alright, please make me a animal handling check.
Alright.
Even though I know that you're more of a pro in this category.
I'm pro in charisma. I mean, animal handling is not bad. That is a 23. 17 plus 5.
The
22, sorry.
22?
Yes.
Sun Kern is very, very, very pleased to see such a friendly face, friendly demeanor. I'd have to say it's taking no threat to you and you holding your hand out. If anything, it might take, I think it's taking like a foot or two in the sense of a step toward you. Sun Kern! Sun Kern!
Gonna reach in, pull out a Pokeball. You wanna come on? You wanna come along with me?
I need you to make me 2 checks.
Okay.
I need you to make me first a persuasion, which I know that you're proficient in.
That is a 25.
25. I need you to now make me, give me a percentile dice and make me a capture roll. And if you, in my head, make what I need you to make, you can charm catch it.
Okay. That is a 90.
You catch.
Shh. Is what I say.
So, Sun King! Sun King! I haven't rolled for this yet. This was on the fly.
Gotcha.
Just to let you know. So, Sun King! Sun King! It sees you throw out your Pokeball, or like in the sense of your hand. It is so happy, you know, just to like, it was lonely. To just see somebody that wants to be friends with it. You guys are vibing. Sunkern takes its leaves and whips your Pokeball out of your hand, looks up at you, smiles, as if it wants just to be held.
I'm gonna just pick it up.
And you're picking it up. It's like Sunkern, Sunkern, like it wants to be embraced. You're embracing the Sunkern? Giving it love? Okay.
Yeah.
You have officially caught the Sunkern, but it doesn't want to be in a Pokeball. Not yet.
Okay.
So, Boom Boom, it still wants to be out in the sun. It just wants to be held with love, and it's made its new friend. Congratulations, Alec. Alright, so, we'll move on to Roland. You have decisions to make.
I do.
You probably have the most critical decisions out of everyone to make.
Shoot.
While you're thinking, Raleigh, what you doing, bro?
Yeah, you already know. Have I made it back out of the forest yet?
Yeah, are you heading back out?
What did I find during my treasure hunt?
So you found the citrus berries and orange berries and just other random berries to eat with the party.
And I found water.
You found water. With your treasure hunter feature, I want more time to think about what I'm going to give you, so be patient with me. But it'll be something pretty good. I'll get back to you on that. I just don't want to rush.
Okay, but I have made it back out of the forest. Can I see where everybody is at?
I would say that you're probably a good 10-15 minutes from the entrance of the forest, but you're making your way back if that is your decision to like head back to the party.
Well, yeah, the whole thing was I was going to get food, and then in the midst of doing that, I wanted to look for treasure.
You found some treasure, for sure, but I want to think critically instead of rushing. This is what you found?
For sure. And then, so if I've done all of that, so imagine on my way back out, I would like to see if I could see any bugs or anything I might be able to use as fishing bait. If you would allow.
Make me a roll.
That is a 15, boss.
Okay, so that's better.
Yeah.
Alright, real quick, Jess, can you please play some music? Thank you. Alrighty. So with the 15, I would say you see a bug, but it's flying. So I need you to make me a dexterity check to catch the flying bug.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the wire book one? The yellow one?
Will a 16 do it?
16 will do it. It was going to be a 15 or higher, so you beat the 15 or higher. So you have one bug that... Question. Finn, I'm going to be referring to you a lot, so hopefully you don't mind. Would you use, like if you were DMing, would you allow bugs to be used as bait?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
It's a creative way.
I like it.
They wouldn't be the most effective thing, but...
Okay. So you have one bait, and I will determine its efficiency later on, but you will at least be able to use it as one bait.
I'll just put it as a bug bait.
Alright, cool.
The golden lure.
Alright, congratulations. You have now acquired some bait, which is cool. That was your goal. It's going to save you some gold, too.
At
Alright.
least it's something. After the excitement of seeing a cool bug that I definitely think would make some decent bait.
I mean, you would know better than anybody, being that you are an explorer, and that is your background.
With the excitement, I'm gonna not quite run, but I'm definitely gonna have some intent to my movements and head out towards the entrance of the forest where I told everybody I would meet them.
Alright, awesome. So now that we have your direction and your action underway so that you're not getting left out, we're going to scoot back to Roland. Are you ready to go with what you want to do? Okay, what do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna try to persuade this little Bellsprout.
Alright. If that is the action you want, I need an animal. So are you walking up to the Bellsprout?
Yeah, just like...
Or the lure.
No, I'm gonna try and walk up.
Alright. So, just knowing the demeanor of a Bellsprout in general, it is going to have a higher check than the Sunflora. Because Sunflora, I feel like, in my perception, is more just naturally friendlier. Bellsprout can be, but out of the three, it's going to be the hardest to charm.
Okay, here's my next question. How far is Broly? Do we know? Or?
Yeah, he's still in the forest. Yeah. And then even if he were to get to the entrance, you guys are like 50 plus yards, probably even a lot more than that away.
It's gonna take me a few minutes to even walk over to them once I get out of the forest anyway.
Yeah, it's going to take quite a bit of time. You guys are going to be engaged in battle by the time he probably even sees you guys.
I have one water bottle.
Alright, first I made.
So, what would you like? Would you like to try to animal handling and walk up to the Bellsprout?
Never mind. We're only level 1.
Are you walking up to the Bellsprout?
Debating. You know, I think I'm gonna walk away for now. I'm gonna go over and check out Jazz and these the balloon.
You're disengaging. You've got a sudden instinct.
I'm just gonna go ahead and back off.
Okay.
Like, I was like starting to get close, and it just gave me a bad vibe. So I'm like, all right,
Okay.
okay,
That's
respect.
I'm gonna get a quick sketch of the Bellsprout as he disengages.
Awesome. I mean, the Bellsprout, by all means, is not in an aggressive or bad mood. It is
I
in
just
very
don't wanna
good
break
mood.
that.
So what
I feel like the
You wanna
Bellsprout
track
is the
victory bell?
easiest, though, to have like a attitude change. Like, it's very temperament. Like, the one thing can kind of like shoot it in the
Take it
total opposite direction.
Or make it happy.
Compared to more of a passive sun skirt,
I don't have
or
like anything to offer it, like a berry or anything.
you do not.
Yeah, exactly.
But you do have a high charisma, and you do, I'm sure, have a
I do.
pretty good animal handling. So out of the party, I think
And a
you
talking Pokemon.
and Finn are the most charismatic.
I know, but my Meowth is gonna say the wrong fucking thing.
Absolutely.
How do you know though? How do you know
I know my Meowth.
Join
Okay?
us around, break out the
He-
baseball bat. Hey,
He's used to operating in the city, okay?
Dude, that Meowth's straight gangster, dude.
Yeah, he's used to some city work, but nothing out here.
Has a lot of mad love, though, for his trainer.
Does.
Don't mess around with Rolling, because he'd be breaking kneecaps.
Alright, you know, we're just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go up to that, like, just.
So you've
softly.
approached.
I'm gonna, like, get down to its level and just, like.
Okay, I need a couple checks. First, I need an approach check, which I want dexterity.
Or should you stealth it?
No, I'm not trying to sneak up on him.
I want to see how awesome your approach is.
So,
13.
which
I'll go with it.
The Bellsprout?
I'll go with the 13 as you have successfully
The what?
with
I'm just, like,
with,
kinda on my
approached
hands
in
and
a
knees,
friendly
like-
manner the Bellsprout without threatening the Bellsprout.
The small one.
And I need you now
I wonder if you
to make me an animal handling. You see that the Bellsprout is now recognized you, acknowledged you. Bellsprout. Sprout? Bellsprout.
20.
For what?
The animal handling.
Great job.
Yeah.
The Bellsprout has... How are you handling the Bellsprout?
I'm just literally, like, I got my hands out, like, trying to let it feel, like, I'm essentially gonna let it sniff me or something, like, I got my,
So you see the vine of the Bellsprout come from the Bellsprout, go to your hand, wrap around your hand, and like in a motion of shake your hand.
Bellsprout! Bellsprout! Sprout!
little sprout.
Bellsprout!
And it
Still pretty.
more or less right now is becoming more of a friend to you.
Okay.
Is acknowledged your peaceful, positive essence.
So,
And
I'm not
appreciation.
going to attempt to capture it yet, but I am gonna ask if he wants to hang out, like, you wanna come with me, little buddy? You wanna come with me?
Bellsprout walks up towards you a little bit, but not too close. Like it's like still 4-ish yards, and kind of just sprouts into the ground,
Heard.
and it's just like holding your hand.
It's
What
not
are
like
you
it's
doing?
Vine. I'm just like literally like playing with the vine, like just kind of being super nice to it. Just hey, how you doing?
Excellent. So you guys are vibing,
Yeah.
chilling on the ground. Jazz, we're shooting to you because I want to give you time to vibe. You're just vibing. You're not pressuring anything. So we're gonna give that time. Jazz, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I want to.
Hurry back with this one.
Okay. So, I want to kind of bring out a Pokemon, but because I'm kind of close, I don't want to like initiate like, oh, I'm gonna fight. So for right now, I'm kind of just gonna use like. I think my charisma, I'm gonna kind of just be nice and be like, what's up? You enjoying the sun? And kind of just be like, I'm enjoying the sun. And kind of just be like, become friendly and all that stuff.
We're on the same level.
All right. So you're trying to vibe with the Oddish come out at a very positive essence and demeanor. I need you to roll me a dexterity check to see how your approach is, and then I need an animal handling to see how you handle the Oddish. And then
So I need a dexterity?
yes. You know, because what if you like trip? That
Dexterity.
could send things in a whole nother. That could scare off the Oddish.
You could blunder.
And if you have a high dexterity, you're going to approach it with the intentions of exactly how you want to, which is very peaceful and elegant.
19.
That is a near perfect approach. So, describe your approach.
I kind of just slow, gentle, you know, like my whole energy is just very like calm. Because when it comes to Pokemon, I'm just like completely different than how I am with people. And so I'm just walking up nice and slow and relaxed. Kind of sit down, like where I come at a slow pace, not too fast. And I'm just sitting there, and then I kind of look over, still a good little distance away, being like, look at the sun, isn't it nice? Aren't we sunbathing? I'll just like kind of like fall back on the grass and be like, this is nice, huh? This is nice. Just like a little small talk, like he's a human little being. And like, how's it going? You enjoying it? Kind of thing.
Oddish. Oddish.
I need you to make me an animal handling check, please, to see how this encounter of you handling the Oddish goes.
$15.
15?
Because it's 11 plus 4.
Okay.
Right, that's 15?
Yes, so the Oddish is definitely vibing with you, but that is not a high enough check for it to be completely comfortable with you.
Oh no, that's fine. But it's
You guys are vibing though. It's not no threats. It does enjoy your presence with that roll. We're gonna jump while you're vibing with the Oddish. We're gonna jump back to Roland. All right, so you're vibing with the Bellsprout, enjoying the sun. What do you want to do?
How far away is...
The Victory Bell?
No, Burl.
How far away is Brawley?
Yeah.
He is still in the forest.
Wait, how far away is that?
I'm gonna say more than 100 yards.
Oh, cool.
Because you guys are out in the plains now.
Yeah.
You guys are farther than where you originally were.
You know, I'm just gonna kind of look over at Jazz.
And you know, Jazz from you is, I'd have to say, about 25 yards away.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna look over there, see her laying in the grass.
And Alec is even further.
I'm gonna take a note from her. I'm just gonna lay back in the grass with the little Bellsprout just chilling right next to me. We're just chilling.
All right, you guys are chilling. So we're gonna jump over to Alec and Nicholas. What are you guys doing? I know you're holding your new Pokemon.
I'm on Sunkern and just chilling. I'm gonna let Noel out just in case things hit the fan.
So real quick, while we're on that topic, roll me a d4, please, and thank you. We're going to determine the gender of your Pokemon.
Word. Not that you have time to study it.
That's
Yeah,
4.
little
Even, it's a female.
Pokedex.
And roll me a percentile dice, please.
Percentile die.
Actually, I'm going to make a roll 2.
Oh, my keys are all right.
Yep, mine is a fail on the shiny check.
Is that a 6 or a 9?
That's good, good.
Well, it's a 9. Is that a 7 or an L?
That's
a 7.
Would you roll?
You got a
97.
9L.
Did you roll 97?
Yeah.
90L.
90L.
So if that is a 97, I believe that my shiny check is a 97. And then I kind of make a little bit of a modification depending. So you have yourself a shiny Sunkern.
Damn, how many shinies you got?
Congratulations, Alec. So you have let Noel out, Finn, or I should say Alec. And what do you choose to do with Noel, or is he just enjoying the sun with you?
I'm gonna shake him down real quick to see if he's hiding anything.
Make me an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
I mean, you are handling a Pokemon.
This is a shakedown. You pick him up by his feet and you shake him up upside down.
23, 18 plus 5.
That's a very successful animal handling. So, yeah, you've shaken him down.
What's he hiding from me?
Oh, he's hiding a beautiful item that he has happened to pick up due to his ability pickup. The cool thing is, we're going to get back next session on what he's got for you. So stay tuned, T.L.P.C. Nation, because the end of the session is quickly approaching. But I will have something for both you and Mike in the sense of what you guys have obtained from your treasure and from your pickup. But I don't like to rush such things. I want to take some beautiful thought. Alright, so we're going to jump back to Jazz.
What's up?
You're with the Oddish, you're vibing, you've rolled a 15. What is your next move?
I'm gonna just roll again.
Okay,
I'm gonna see. I'm just right now. Michael is just passive, just persuasion, like a.
This is where we're at. We're not gonna do a bunch of re-rolls.
No, that's fine.
But you do get one more roll. You do get the persuasion roll. So if you beat the check based on your animal handling, with the persuasion, we'll see what happens. But it's going to be a little bit higher now that the animal handling wasn't incredibly high or where I needed it to be. So if you get a very high persuasion roll, we'll see what happens.
Persuasion. Persuasion. 13.
I love you. That is not high enough to persuade a charm catch on this Oddish. Oddish! Oddish! Oddish!
See, that's the one I wanted.
So, Oddish is still vibing with you, but it's just so happy to be next to you and the sun, but definitely when it comes to you wanting to capture this Pokemon through charming means, the only way you're going to walk away with this Oddish is if you battle it and prove it's right. Quick question: with your ability as a player, do you have like any advantage throws on anything? Because I know, like, Flint's character has advantage on dexterity throws. So I just want to double check with you before we finalize that decision. While you're looking, we're going to move over to Roland. What are you doing, brother? I know you've made your animal handling, which, what was it again? Do you remember?
20, I think.
Alright, very high.
15
So,
plus 5.
you have the same option. You can, next move, roll to persuade for a charm catch, if that's what you'd like to do, or if it isn't high enough, you can engage in battle to see if you can walk away with the spell sprout, if that's what you want to do.
Was this the last time that we were able to even try to do persuade?
Yeah.
Or a charm catch?
Yeah.
I've decided with charm catches, it's a matter of factors. It's a dexterity to your approach, then it's an animal handling, and then it's a persuasion. Unless your character gets advantage on those types of rolls, it's a one and done.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for persuasion.
I mean, why not?
Yep.
Like you rolled a 20 without any bonus?
No, I rolled a 16 plus 4.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Because if it was a nat 20, that's automatic success.
Yeah.
But
20 is very high still.
Still a good score, right?
Yeah.
I mean, do I add the modifier for my charisma too, since it's a charisma check? It's gonna be 24.
Wait, I think that's already added, yeah. With the 16. So,
Oh, I see what you're thinking.
with your 20, I will give you the charm catch. If it was anything lower, probably not.
Yeah.
But congratulations. Let's reenact this. The Bellsprout has just been vibing. Its vine has been with you, holding your hand. It's like throughout the whole time you guys are just vibing in the sun, just relaxing. It's like in the sense of you guys like have that connection with its vine on you. It's like you guys are getting more of a spiritual connection.
Bellsprout. Bellsprout.
Do you want to come with me? Do you want to come with me?
Bellsprout nods its head.
Bellsprout. Bellsprout.
Can I like hold up my Pokeball and it like nudges its head on the Pokeball?
Bellsprout takes its vine and swats your hand. Very, very friendly and gently. It's liking the sun too much.
Gotcha.
It's not wanting
That's
to.
fine.
It doesn't
That's
want to
okay.
throw away the opportunity to be out in the
That's
sun.
okay.
So you do see, as this is happening, the victory bell. It is approaching you to figure out what's going on. The Bellsprout goes to the victory bell and communicates to the victory bell that it has, on its own will, decided to accompany you. Therefore, Victory Bell has accepted such circumstances based on free will, so you no longer have to worry about that. Victory Bell now goes back, as it says its farewell to the Bellsprout, its kin. It goes back to enjoy its day in the sun. Exactly. So yeah, you're good. Yeah, if you were to battling it, things could have been different. But the way you did it, it was probably the best way to go. So with that being said, we are going to leave off where Jazz is going to decide whether she wants to engage. Did you want to engage Oddish in battle to prove that you, to prove to the Oddish that you are worthy of being its trainer?
Yeah, sure.
All right. With that being said, roll for initiative. We're not starting a battle, but I want to end things with
I know.
roll for initiative.
I know. Sounds like
Wait, shouldn't I have my Pokemon out first? To roll for initiative because isn't it based on my Pokemon?
Yeah, so throw out your Pokemon that you would like.
I'm bringing out Smoochum!
Smoochum! Smoochum! And then roll for initiative, and then we'll go from there.
I got this thing called a super effective move that never misses.
8.
T.L.P.C. Nation!
I dropped that.
My people, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting. We love you, and hopefully you've enjoyed it so far. So if you want, please give a like. If you would like, comment, communicate to us on, how you're enjoying. We just love to hear the feedback. We love you, so let's build that connection between us and you. Stay tuned to see what happens with our initiative and how it plays out with the Oddish and Jazz and her Smoochum. T.L.P.C. Nation, take care. Does anybody want to say anything to T.L.P.C. Nation real quick?
Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Love all the support.
Alright guys, have a good night or day.